is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive.
go. Hello everyone, and welcome back for another episode on the RavenCraft server. That was almost a disastrous start there today. Everything seemed to go that could go wrong, did go wrong. Minecraft wouldn't load up. The monitor that I have under my desk so I can see if the actual stream is coming out, just the screen failed to come on. So it's all going wrong today. Which is, it's hopefully we get all the disasters out earlier on, and the build we have today will go a little bit smoothly. So how is everyone today? I've not been up to too much today. Just been mostly cuddling my chickens again. Worked on a little bit of a virtual tour of for one of my clients, but other than that, it's been quite a quiet and wet day. But well, what we're going to do today though is we need gunpowder on the server here, so we're going to build a basic mob farm. It's not going to be the final one; it's just a one that's temporary, just to get us going. Just to support us on primarily next week, because we're going to be doing a end raid next week. Because I'm going to need shulker boxes for a secret mission that's going to be coming up with the future of my series on here. Because there's something coming up that's going to be lasting a good couple of months. What's that one's in there? You've been marathoning the anime ones. I've never really gotten into that one. The anime stuff. And Royalty, the girls have been a bit. I think it's possibly because of the weather, and there's been a bloke out the back who's been like drilling all day long. The girls all wanted to come in early today. They come 4 o'clock. They were all shouting at the gate. They wanted to come in. They came straight in. Speckled took herself off to bed. Gravy sat on my knee in the living room getting her cuddles. But when it came time to put Gravy to bed, Speckled jumped out of the coop. She came over to to my seat, and I wound up having to put her on my knee, and she tucked her little head into my under my chin. Need another shulker box. End stuff. Utilities box. Right, let's put all this extra wool in here. I'm going to need another shulker box now. This is why we need to go to the end next week. One of those. We'll gather up. So we've got all the bits and bobs in here. Hang on there. Where's Discord? There it is. Oh, there. I don't know if what the volume levels are like there, but Harry's coming today to. We're going to build up this farm. I'm just gathering up all the materials at the moment. Putting them in the chest. I was going to transport them up there earlier on, but I ran out of time this afternoon. I'll sort that in a second there. I really should have got some more shulker boxes together before we're doing this. Right, let's gather this up. Oh, right, no bother there, yeah. Yeah. Right, so we're up on that nether roof now, and if I can remember which way... I'll show you what I've been doing to get around the nether at the minute. We have an autopilot. I've been using this to navigate around the nether. I've always wanted to give a go of this this mod here. Oh, the Minecraft sound's not on at all, are they? Hang on, I might have not. Let's see. Oh, there's the problem. Normally when I stream Minecraft, I have it there. So fingers crossed you can hear it all now. Hang on. Is there any audio coming through now?
When we keep on speaking. Yeah, there we go. You can hear.
It's all working now, isn't it? This is what I mean. This is a bit of disastrous start for the stream today.
Yeah.
Everything that could go right. My monitor, as I said before, that I keep it's like at my feet, and it just gives me the visual of what's being broadcast out. It just would not turn on.
Is probably just turn up my volume a bit.
I'll have to tab out for that.
Let me remember how to make a schematic.
Turn that up. Right, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. It's not really.
Oh, what's that there? Let's hop through here. Oh, what's that, Chrissy? I now can hear focus. I should turn the volume back down.
Oh. I don't think you can hear me anymore on stream.
The little wiggly lines are going up and down, so it must be there.
Yeah, it's very.
Right. So, what we're going to build today. Of course, I don't have anything selected. Select that one. Press that. Placement on. And this is what we're going to be building tonight because we need gunpowder. This farm, it produces everything else because this is not going to be a final sort of farm. This is just to get us all by, basically, so that all of us can get rockets and what have you. So we're going to build this as a temporary one. We're going to build a better one like further down the line. But it's got 20 levels. That's why earlier on today I was asking, this is like the colour order that we're going to do each of the floors. And then I was like, 1, 2 or 3, which one shall we do for continuing the colour, because it's 20 levels but we only have 16 colours to choose from. So if anyone has any choices, we have A, B or C for how you'd like to see the colours continued.
Yeah, I think A.
You think A?
Yeah.
If they change it to the black and the white and the greys at the end.
Yeah, I think that looks best.
Well, T goes for A as well. No, Chrissy, we have not done an 8 count. You must be up to 55 million by now, give or take 3.
Have you got everything we're gonna need?
Yeah, it's all my inventory. I've got all the bits and bobs.
One thing I might take is a bit of torches.
I was thinking about that actually. We're going to open it back because I've put a portal in now,
Okay.
so we don't have to fly here.
A little bit wood.
But yeah, you've got 16, and Chrissy, you're on 43. So do you think you'll be making the Christmas card this week?
I'm on 2.8.
You keep blowing it on chicken talk though, don't you?
I like them.
Right, let's pop down. This is sort of like a little work area that we've sort of like roughly set up here.
Whereabouts in the Nether is it?
If you go on the roof and then just go straight north, there's a line of torches, and there's also
Okay.
what do you call it? A sign. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Yeah, there's a sign there as well. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to offload these odds and ends.
Let's have a look.
Or do we have a second water bucket? Yeah. I'll just make an infinite water source over here just so that we've got one handy.
I see 2 signs. One says XP, one says the end.
If you just like press F3 and head north.
Yeah.
That'll do, yeah. I know there's definitely a sign at this end, I'm sure. Maybe I forgot to put the sign at that end. I probably ran out of signs.
Probably, yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's a sign at this end.
So, this layout here, this is one of El Mango's designs. We're not going to be doing quite block for block here. Some of it's going to be similar, but the collection system is going to be different because I can't be tuned with the water flows, and I can't be bothered to go and get the blue ice, or any ice, to be fair. It's too much like hard work getting ice.
Do you want to place in your, like, what we're doing first, the magma blocks or the layers?
My plan first is I'm going to put the layers in, but I'm not going to put I'm only going to put the actual platforms in first. I worry about the redstone later. I just want to get the multicolours done. Oh, this is the wrong block.
Placing on the first layer a few of the...
Yeah, I was planning. I was going to put the first layer up, and then that gives you the template to be able to build up other layers. So the bottom layer, if we're starting here, we're starting with black. So I'm going to try again to see if I can line myself up with that. So that must be. I tell you what, I can just scaffold across.
Start with black, away, black wool.
Yeah, I've filled my inventory with black wool for the bottom layer.
Oh, did you bring some extra wool over? Yeah.
Yeah, I gathered it up just as we started the stream. There, some extra bits and bobs for it. Oh, too high. We will of course have the scaffolding running all the way up here shortly. Oh, this is what I hate about doing this first block.
So, yeah, the first block's on the end of that scaffolding.
There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do everything below.
There we go, I've got the layout.
I'm going to bring this down. There we go. So this is the exciting bit.
Yeah, it's not going to make a difference, I don't think, of which your direction ours is facing in, because I'm pretty sure it's all the same.
Which direction is what?
Like, you know, like what direction our schematics are in particular.
Oh no, that doesn't really matter, no.
I think it's all...
Not when we're just building the basic platforms, and when it comes to the bits on the top, I'll just go up with whatever I've got on my thing. Of course, you guys can't really see what we're building here, because we've got the... no, Chrissy, I've not had the chance to go back onto it. I think after I spent like 4 hours or something in total looking for that dragon, I'll maybe have another try later on in the week, because I covered absolutely loads of it. Because there was we missed a couple of Easter eggs in Walking Simulator. I shared the snowman from Act 1, but I'm yet to find the dragon from Act 2. Right, there we go, there's one layer.
Hang on, it's not.
That's a note block. That's right, if you leave that one out for now.
Oh, you want to just leave that then?
Yeah, leave all the centre bits. I just put the actual physical platforms in. We'll do the centre pieces at a later date.
Grey.
No, each time we're going to have to go down and grab up another set.
Fireworks on.
So put those back, and dark grey. We must have some dark grey in here somewhere.
Yeah, there it is.
I think it's spread across a couple of shulkers maybe. As well for some of the future streams as well, because the Walking Simulator sort of ones for Sundays. I think I've put some Skylanders in, because I'm going to rig up the webcam so that as we play you can see like which of the Skylanders are on the platform. And maybe we should do a sort of figure like if you like, maybe you can tell us like which characters you want us to play as we're doing it, because we've got quite a massive collection of the Skylanders figures here. So I thought that might be fun for some of the Sundays, but that might be a little bit earlier. But another thing that we're going to do for Sunday night strolls is I know I've been talking about it a while ago, because I regularly go on the Middle Earth server on Minecraft. It's a 112 server. But I've been speaking to the guys and that they're fine with streaming it, because they're a bit they can be a bit funny sometimes about people like with their episodes, but they seem fine with it, as long as I include all the credits and what have you for all their builds. So I think that'll be an awesome one to for us like to do in the streams. Oop, in the wrong place, because it's such a vast they're trying to recreate all of Middle Earth. you know, we'll put quite a few explorations of that zone. Yep, next level. We should really put torches on these, you know, as we're going.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're going to generate mobs and then we're going to get slaughtered.
Okay. That's a good idea. I definitely... Oh!
Speaking of which...
Yep. Light grey, yeah.
There we go. Just have to watch out for all these creepers that are jumping around here as well.
Right, I'll put a few torches across here.
What did we want next anyway? What would light grey next?
Wolves can spawn on wool, can't they?
Yeah, otherwise we'd be completely knackered.
Yeah, I can't say. I'll just make.
You're thinking carpets.
Yeah, I was just making sure, just in case. If no mobs actually spawned up there, then I thought, just in case.
Not yet.
We have that much wool.
Yeah, it's the best thing to make it out of, considering how much wool that we've got in stock.
Yeah, and it will look awesome.
Yeah. To anyone watching this in the future, I do have somewhere on my channel a super efficient server-friendly wool farm tutorial. Somewhere in the Cosmic series. I'm not sure which episode.
And also, guys, if you're watching right now, you should totally go to youtube.com/focusmc.
I don't know who that is. I've never heard of him.
Hey, you self-promoted my video.
I had sort of like had two goes at watching that because you seem to like release them just as I'm pulling up into the car park to pick my mum up.
Yeah, totally. I'd even check you if my channel does well at that time. I just thought, well, 6 PM, this is convenient for me.
I had a look at the things. Mine seems to have a lot of traffic around about 5:30.
Yeah, you said.
So that's why I just put it on there. Normally I would just, like, as soon as the 4K comes out, I would publish it, but
Yeah,
I'll give it a go. So I don't really like pandering to YouTube's algorithm.
No, yeah, you should have seen his not sleeping schedule, your upload schedule on Cosmic. Videos are going up at 3 AM in the morning.
Yeah, just whenever the 4K came ready.
Yeah. I was like, there's no
Right.
really watching them at 3 o'clock in the morning. People, because sometimes it does hit people's subscription boxes.
Right, they've got tons of subscriptions as well.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they don't go that far that I do, because obviously I limited the amount of people I subscribe to now, but yeah.
Right, what we've got up here then? Oh look, this is actually a floor that matches up with the schematic.
Yeah.
With the white...
wood edited onto wool.
Yeah, so this is not like the final one that we're going to do. We're going to do a better one later, but it's just a case of we need rockets today.
I mean, obviously a project that'll be for the future is actually making a... So if anybody watches Logical Geek Boy, he made a absolutely ginormous Nether portal creeper farm.
I don't like doing the Nether, the portal spawner things. I've never been a fan.
We've seen how much the rate he was getting.
No problem, Royalty. Are you away to work now? Nope. Oh, you got a busy night tonight. All that tea drinking, it takes it out of you, doesn't it? Let's get rid of this white wall.
We're on now, yellow.
Yellow, yep. Oh, speaking of yellow,
Yellow guy.
yeah, I watched his stream this afternoon.
Did you?
Aye, I was working, so I chucked it up on the second screen.
Yeah, I was at work and I seen it come through.
I'd say one thing, Chrissy. You know, when I was watching your stream on, was it Friday or Saturday when you streamed? I can't remember. Whichever day it was that you streamed the other day, and none of my messages come through. Oop.
It is the right wall, by the way. It just looks orange.
Oh, hang on a second. No, just fall down it. Yeah. I'm stuck down with the scaffold.
That's the only thing about scaffolding.
Yeah. When I was saying that none of my chat came through at all on your stream. None of my chat came through on Yellow Guy's stream as well. He had to click on it every single time because it was being blocked, everything that I was typing on YouTube. So I have no idea what's going on there, but YouTube is just getting worse and worse.
No, by the minute.
Yeah, the way it's just going downhill, it's probably going to get taken over by another platform at some stage.
I mean, who ordered it right now? Is it Google? They have something to do with it, don't they?
Oh yeah, well they bought it, didn't they?
Yeah,
Because now remember when they forced everybody to connect their Google Plus account because nobody liked Google Plus, so they forced it on everyone.
It's a bad business idea.
Not when it's a tool that nobody wants.
What colour's next? It is pink.
Let's zoom down here.
Or just remember to torch these up.
Nah, I've got 15 torches in my inventory.
I made like a stack. Luckily, I brought some coal with us.
Actually, that saves a bit of time just flying up. I'm using the scaffold each time.
Yeah.
I suppose once we fire this up, the water will
Yeah, that's what
push all the torches off. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my sound panel just fell down. This is just taking an absolute disaster today, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, Chrissy, I don't know why YouTube has now suddenly decided to class everything that I type on it. It seems the class it is junk or like spam messages. No idea why. Don't know how to undo it. Or maybe just have to do a private stream, maybe. That you know, well, not say a private, an unlisted stream. To do an experiment, maybe, and see whether or not I can actually type in it or what it actually comes up with on your end. Because when Yellow Guy was like saying that it had like some, it was coming up with something. He was too busy because he was in the middle of like a PvP match. He didn't have time to like look at what was going on.
Bloody PvP players.
I've never played. I joined the. Is it Hypixel?
Yeah.
I joined that once just to have a look. I got as far as the lobby, and
Too confusing.
I didn't know what I was supposed to do. There was no instructions that I could see, so I thought, forget it, and I just went and played survival.
I'm pretty sure it's one of them things where it's like, oh yeah, you have to figure this out yourself.
But I can't be bothered because you're just full of all the players now that obviously know it inside and out. There's not really the opportunity for anyone to learn, which is why I don't do the PvP ones.
Luckily, I had experience when I was a PvP player. On doing that. So,
It blocked us in.
I'm just doing it layer by layer because that water started annoying me.
Alright, let's pop those in there. This is supposed to be 4. It's not far to 4 right now, is it?
Yeah.
A few more of these in. A bit more in there. So hopefully all of the kinks have been worked out now. So is the sound, the music, and the video coming through all right now? Is it? It looks okay on my monitor at my feet, but I'm not 100% confident.
I've got all of this to do on bloody Saturday. I think I'll be streaming. I know what it feels though. It's a ball ache, isn't it? Because it's live and you can't really adjust anything. But without.
Normally I do like all my prep in the afternoon. And as much as I'd done it for just, unfortunately, at the minute my monitor just wouldn't come on, which was causing like chaos for us because I couldn't tell if I was broadcasting or not.
It's a good job you did this wall thing.
Yeah, I thought that because I wouldn't really remember that myself for that.
No, yeah.
Well, Chrissy, isn't that the best way to have it?
Hey!
Oh, what's this? There's a block you put in there.
You deserve it. That's what I remember that Cosmic End event. That's what you said. Dash was like, is it possible to make Harry just stop being annoying and Ravenholm? He's
Oh,
like,
hang on,
he's
something's
like,
gone wrong
"Oh,
here.
just turn his volume all the way down."
This is not the right colour.
Is it not?
No, the blue's the next one up.
Oh, bloody balls. I've got to go for this paper. We're bringing the shit.
No, there's iron downstairs though, if you want to put...
Can you get efficiency on shears?
I put on braking on shears. I don't know whether or not efficiency makes any difference. I've never tried it. I mean, you've got plenty of books, give it a shot.
Yeah, the question is, have I got them books on me?
I think I dropped an e-chest there, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm just checking if there's any line up. I've got, no, it's just on breaking and mending from when we did the end event.
It doesn't matter, it's not like we are like short of iron in any way, shape or form.
No.
But, going back to Yellow Bloke streams before, he said he was gonna try and see if he could get on here and have a little play and a mess around. So
Yeah.
that'll be good.
I might, what I might do on Saturday, I might pop on here for a little bit after I've dug out that slime chunk or whatever I'm gonna do. I haven't really decided.
Alright, I've marked up the area now for a 3-chunk slime farm, but obviously I want to rebuild a 10-chunker.
Oh yeah.
But just to get things going, because it'll be nice and easy. I've got enough slime to build TNT machines, so it'll be the exact same way as what we did on Craftcast a couple of weeks ago. There, I'll just TNT it all out down to down to bedrock.
I haven't really got the reason. I mean, I need to update that Wandering Idiot, but I need to obviously copy a few changes that you made to mine. What did you do about that Wandering Idiot? Did you do my head thing?
Which was your head? It's got your head in it.
Yeah. I'll have a look at it. I think I remember how to open it, so I can have a little nosy.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, you sent me a file, didn't you, of the new Wandering Trader thing?
Yeah. If you just stick that in your delete the old one and stick that in the thing.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll be giving me some slime. So I'm hoping for.
Hi, Chrissy. You're not going to sabotage it this time. It was a good laugh though. That.
What's that?
Hang on a second. I've got husks
Oh,
here.
the Craftcast thing.
Yeah, where we went on the what do you call it? The little TNT flying machine things.
Yeah.
Is that? Hang on, I'm going to deal with these husks first, and then I'll get back to building the layers. If I had more time, I would have lit up this entire valley. Let's get rid of this guy as well. Let's just try for a rabbit foot, shall we? Chase the bunnies. Rabbit hide, and of course, we've got a thingy on here, haven't we?
What's that? What? On the mob head?
No. Oop. That could have been disastrous. No, I've got a flame on my sword. That's what I was thinking.
Don't bother with the blue wool. Tell you what, you go on to Cyan.
I'm trying to get this bloody up.
If we do a layer each at a time, we can fly through this.
Right, let's get a bit. Let's offload the junk items that I've just collected. Right, so what colours were we up to there then?
I'm doing light blue, so just grab some.
Cyan's the next one, yeah. Distracted by the husks. Here we go, and I just realised I do have some more scaffolding in my inventory. Oh, but I can just use a rocket though, can't I?
Yeah.
I was saying that I'd probably best that I build up a little bit higher. Just 'cause it's going to be easier to potentially get into the levels once it's built. But I can just build the scaffold straight up now. There we go.
Have you gone to the layer by layer thing now?
Yeah, I just paged up a little bit higher.
So much easier. And you know what I might do just to annoy you? I might leave the redstone all to you.
No, that's fine. It'll only take a few minutes.
It's just that it's not that. It's the the glass you've got to place in all your observers. It's just bloody pain in the ass. With the water spills everywhere and everything.
Oh, water will be going in dead last. I'm not even worried about that.
Yeah.
Actually, it's one good thing I suppose that I brought all that iron with us. Because I'll fill my inventory with buckets because I'm going to need 4 for every layer.
Yeah.
I think.
This is looking awesome, by the way.
Right, well, once I turn this schematic off, we'll not put the roof on until dead last. That'll be like the last mission, I think, for this one.
Yeah, because that's kind of a long, tedious project.
Yeah. Plus, it'll help keep the light levels up. It's a strange thing. We actually want the light levels to be up on the mob farm at the minute.
Yeah.
Just until we're done building it anyway.
Are you lighting your floor levels?
No, I've only got 15 torches.
You might as well use them. I can use some more if you need them.
Yeah, I should have brought some more with us.
That's why I brought that coal.
I need to do another mining session as well, because I don't want to miss the opportunity if a wandering idiot comes along for beacon.
Yeah.
And I know I don't have anywhere near enough diamonds.
Yeah, I don't think I do. I've not been mining in ages. Rick, you just doing a super fast AFK time lapse of the beacon.
Did I place a block on the lower level by mistake there?
I think I got rid of it.
I got rid of it. Sorry. I couldn't tell where the schematic was on. Stick those 4 down there. So you've got a dark green or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's like
Vomit green. As,
green.
Let's get rid of that. Put those in there.
Play my chickens. 3004. What was that new one you added? Limited edition. Keep gate from
Yeah, that's one of the new collectibles. There's only a few of those left in existence, and once they're all done, I'm not making any more.
Yeah. Only 25. Did you use your cutting machine for them?
No, these are just like solid. They're not like intricate cut or anything. They're just like square decals that go on the windows. Off the top of the head, I want to say they're 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. They're designed to go on the inside of your window. But what's going to happen with those is because there is only 4 available. Every time one is collected, the price is going to go up. So the first one here is 25k. The second one is I did write this in Discord the other day, didn't I? Did I say something like 40ish k or something for the second one? I know that the fourth one, I guess the fourth one will be 100k eggs, because that is like the final one.
Yeah. Keep it one for yourself.
Right, well, I've got one in the window here, and I've got one like master one that's in my little box down here. Actually, where I keep I've got like all my like loose stock, because I've got like memory cards and stuff.
Yeah. Not far being done now with these ones.
Chrissy, yeah. I think she'd probably throttle you. Cause I thought that because you're like the other night when you were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, is the entire stream just going to be you two like teasing each other and winding each other up over who's going to get the?
I mean, Chrissy. I mean, you know that Christmas card. It's not near Christmas yet. So you can, you know, play a little game. You know, you never know when you go to do it. It might be a bit more of a grind when that Christmas card. You've got how many months?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and
6 months.
check what I said I was gonna do on Discord. I definitely know that the fourth one will be 100k. Because that's kind of like the super special edition. I might even throw some extra bonuses in with that one if we ever get anyone redeeming it.
Yeah.
Maybe when it gets to that super limited edition one, maybe I'll do like make a because I like making pop-up cards. Maybe I'll make like a custom design for whoever redeems that one, perhaps, because it's that's the extreme dedication. Right, what color are you on up there?
I'm on orange.
Orange. I want red.
You're brown next, are you? Or is it
No,
red?
it's red, then brown, then it's the black and white.
That's the beginning. Yeah, approximately use about
I could. You might take all 4 with the double egg bonus.
2 stacks.
Is that how it works out? Is it like a straight double? Is that what the multiplier you get for subscribing?
Yeah, you get double the points.
Double the points, aye.
Yeah.
Let's pop that in there. Yep. There we go. We'll have to have a think of what other things can we add that might be like fun into the because I'm so pleased that you have only ever redeemed the business presentation once. Of course, that was redeemed by the crazy Chrissy there. Put another one in there. No, Chrissy, no.
Oh, I'm muted. I said yes. That is something we would all like to see.
Well, if you want your windows broken, shattered by the horrific noise. Have you guys seen what on earth's it called? Mars Attacks, the Tim Burton movie. Well, if you've seen that, at the end when he's what's the name of the song? I had it there, it was just on the tip of my tongue, and now the name of the song's gone. But you know the When I'm Calling You song at the end of it. And well, that sort of noise and everyone's heads exploding. That is exactly what would happen if we did karaoke on this channel.
I've seen planes explode windows. A lullaby,
Out of just random curiosity, has anyone here seen snakes on a plane?
I've heard of it.
Ooh, that was bad.
I think
It's one of those just dreadful movies that's hilarious.
I think I'm scared to watch it.
Oh, it's nothing like that. Don't worry. It's more. It's not like that. Don't worry about.
I hate snakes though.
Oh well, I suppose yeah. If you got that, then yeah. Chrissy, it was absolutely terrible. Ooh, there's a get away. Actually, let's sleep. I'm just thinking with royalties away to work, because she likes the horror films. There's a film that the class is a horror apparently, because I only ever like watch a couple of them, but there's another one, Darkest Hour. It's based in Moscow that I quite like. I don't know if you've seen that one. The invisible aliens come down basically, and just basically start disintegrating everyone. And this group of it's almost sort of like college kid ones. They're there on business because their company's been robbed or something. They sort of like discover that they can reveal the aliens by shooting them with microwaves. Then they start like taking it all back. They're taking Moscow back. What colour are you on up there?
Ones.
Are you going one extra layer up? Because I can't tell what layer that is at the top there at the minute.
You do the one under me needs to be black if you can do that, and then do a light grey above me.
Right, so yeah, is that brown? Because I can't quite focus on it from down here.
No, this is. I'm currently doing grey wool, and I've left the gap
Right.
for black.
Oh, right, I see now. It's easier to see when I'm here because the schematic makes everything go a bit funky.
Yeah. Bloody hands are killing me.
You're holding the crouch button down.
Yeah, I was on a bike ride before as well, so it's in the same position as I was holding my bike, and it kills.
Yeah, because it is worth a watch. Cause I say it's only on the odd occasion I ever like watch any sort of movies like that. But one of the lead actress in it, have you seen Carl Urban's Dread film? That was, I mean, just in general, that Dread is an amazing film. I class it as hyper violent because like well, lots of the scenes in it and what have you. But it's that is like, you know, the way that a Dredd movie should have been, not the if you've seen like Judge Dredd from the 90s, that was more of a vanity piece for oh, what the hell's his name? Oh, you know him from that Rocky film, what have you? I'm useless at names today.
Well,
Stallone, Sylvester Stallone, that was it.
Yeah. You watched them Rocky films?
No, I don't like boxing. I absolutely hate it.
I love boxing, but I've never watched them. I got halfway through the first one, but never got back to returning.
No, I've never watched. I mean, we've just recently marathon Battlestar Galactica, and there's every time we watch that all the way through, there's that one episode where there's like boxing. And yes, it's a really good episode in regards to character development, but I always don't like it because it's like the heavy boxing that's in it,
Yeah.
and I just don't like it. The closest you'll ever get me to that sort of thing is if you've seen the 1980s music video that is Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I do like that.
Have you ever watched?
Hang on, is it Bloodsport or is it Kickboxer? I always get them two mixed up. The one I'm thinking of is the one I'm thinking of is where, not the one where his brother's been crippled, but it's the one where he goes to fight in the Kumite.
One you can kick in, one you can't kick in. That's practically how I have to put it to you.
Yeah. But also in the realms of hyper-violent movies, oh, what on earth is his name? He was in Stargate Universe. Oh, it's another actor whose name's completely gone from my head. But there's a movie called The Tournament. I can definitely recommend that if you haven't seen it. It is hyper-violent, but it is a good film.
Yeah, you put some grey wool in it.
I can't see anything at the minute.
It's about some black spots that just need doing. Did you fall off?
Have I fallen down a layer or something here?
Yeah, just go back to that black one. You might still have the wool on you.
Ooh, too many layers down. See, I kind of see where I'm going because you've put these extra blocks in covering it.
No, just go to that black.
Just use the scaffold.
That black area, just jump on it.
But you blocked the scaffolding entrance, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't have any on me though. That's the only thing, because I start them early.
There we go.
There's just a few grey wool in there.
Oh, you've watched something similar, Chrissy?
Have you ever watched something called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I've heard that name, but no, I've not seen it.
It's on Netflix. It's really good.
Wasn't there a show you were telling me about a few months ago that you were recommending I watch, but I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah, it might be.
Is it Light Grey, just the last one up there next?
Yeah.
Should have got Chrissy in here to help with this as well.
You're into like them kind of old style things, aren't you?
Oh, I love me movies. When I used to work in the hotels, there was one of the other guys there. He used to watch all the old movies, the same as me. I mean, my like DVD and Blu-ray collection is like thousands upon thousands.
We have a Dead Boy Final collection. He has about thousands of them. He never listens to them, but he has loads of DVDs.
It was one of the things that was quite funny with a couple of Christmases ago. They got me dad like a replacement record player for Christmas. I got him should we say an Amazon device, because I don't want to say her name because she'll start talking to me.
Alexa.
Yeah, she can't hear. But I think he uses that like her more to listen to the music now than what he does like turn the record player on, because it's a convenience factor, isn't it?
Yeah, that'd be useful. Let's make sure you don't play any copyright music on your stream.
I'm surprised that so far so good for a walking simulator on Saturday. There's been no flags on it, because normally with the other like those other walking simulators, I got the flag whilst we were still live with those other ones. The developers really messed up on that one though, because they were streaming their music straight from Spotify. For like into their game, so you've got to have an internet connection to get any sort of music in it. And as much as I'd muted all the music when we completed the game, it just force played it. I didn't even notice it at the time, but we got instantly flagged for it.
Yeah.
I think one block might have gone down at the bottom layer where you are.
I'm just having a look here. Where's the note block going to go for this level?
This level doesn't appear to have one.
Oh yeah. Okay, this one has a redstone block, so let's go down. Oh god, it fell all the way down.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look at our progress. Let's turn the placement off.
Ah, bugger.
There we go. Oh, there's a few blocks there dotted around there. I have to go up the orange layer and then a couple of other layers up.
Oh god.
Ooh, that could have been bad. I don't want to die at the minute. Look at all those levels I've got. I'll have to spend like 5 minutes at the pigment farm.
It's not wrong.
How many levels did you get, Chrissy, before you walked off the edge and died? Because you did the exact same thing I did.
Could never be me.
I had my I took my elytra off. I can't remember what I was doing. I had it off for a particular reason at the time, and then I just walked off the edge expecting to be able to fly, and I'm like pressing space all the way down. I'm like tapping space on what the hell's going on here, and then splat. Here we go. It was this layer that had the extra greys.
But you were lucky you had an elytra to build that. In Cosmic, I didn't.
Well, I didn't use the elytra to get around it when I was building it, because of the sheer volume of magma blocks. I was crouched the entire time. That's why I took all Sunday to build that farm.
Yeah.
But that farm won't work in 1.16, so we have to come up with a new one.
Yep. I don't think there's a new one, you know.
I haven't investigated yet,
No,
so trying to get as much as I can in the way of gold. But either way, I've got no intention of upgrading the server till at least 16.1.
Well, the thing is with the pigment farm, I think it's because of all the new mobs that I can spawn on it as well, and it just isn't functionable. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's why you can't make it.
He lost about 50 levels, Chrissy.
I get that back within 10
Aye.
minutes.
Did you, when you went to go back and collect your stuff, did you just go back onto the platform and stand there for 2 seconds to get the to get all those levels back? Right, let's turn the placement back on.
Right, I'm now putting on the note blocks and the redstone blocks.
Alright, are you in the bits in the middle? Alright. I tell you what, if you're doing those bits in the middle, I'll start slabbing up then.
Do you want to make the down here first?
That would be too easy.
Yeah, but I was just saying because it's coming up like really easy.
Scroll down. Oh, did you just do the just go on an enchanting session whilst you were up there, Chrissy?
I didn't even need that. I used all the on my villager level.
The villagers are. Oh, is that what I think I can hear?
Yep, it is.
You haven't. I've slept. You haven't. So.
Ah, you're getting the hit.
And yet I've slept. Don't know if I've actually got any phantom membranes in stock. Question is, are these guys going to die?
God, this is going to be a massive pain to make this.
Oh, what's that? You need a fire protection book, Chrissy. I don't know if Focus has a fire protection villager or not.
I think the Focus villagers actually supply them.
You know, not got one of those yet. You have to have a little rummage later on, because it's been a few weeks since I was last over at your base, so I don't know what you've got yourself. Well, what did I call it? Because on the map, I think I called it the Focus's Villager Hub or something like that, didn't I?
Yeah, that's what it is.
When you're building the Yoda statue,
Oh, when I've got time.
you need to get a concrete machine on though, don't you?
Yeah, that'll be later on when we've actually got a lot of materials.
Yeah. And plus as well, I'm doing a super secret mission.
What's it for again?
Oh, it's going to be what I'm going to be doing, like on my series,
Right.
for a little while, but it's top secret at the minute.
Oh, is it that thing you talked to me the other day about?
I don't know. It depends on what we're talking about the other day.
I'm not gonna say it, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the stream.
Yeah. That's it for you.
Might be about-
Might be something else. Yeah, but
It's to do with this.
let's get these
That'll
on
take
here.
Okay, I'll say this, it's going to take you a few months to do. Is that what I'm thinking about?
Yeah, it's going to occupy all my time for quite some time.
Yeah, there won't be quite a few, yeah, there won't be as many episodes. Yeah, I know what you're on about. F of I cannot be bothered.
I think we might have discussed it, Chrissy, the top secret project that I'm going to be working on.
Probably at some point, passing by in the conversation.
Right, let's go to the other side and get the next bit of the platform in.
It's quick cut in the stream today.
I think so. I'm gonna sneeze. Again. There we go.
Okay, let's go up here.
So
Yeah,
one thing
this one's
I like about Bedrock is if I was walking this way, I could just place this block in front of me, but you can't do that in Java.
You have to do it the hard way. Oh, I've bloody put these trapdoors in wrong, haven't I?
And this is why you've got your own tool category.
No, hang on. Let's place
I've
that there.
I've done like I'm testing it out for a couple of days on Discord to see if I like it. But you know how like all the categories are all separated out. But what I've done is I've made the RavenCraft members one like an invisible category, so that your ranks, everyone will show in your ranks, but you will still be green for being the members and still have you've still got all the access. It just doesn't display on the Who's Online side.
You didn't actually look in the Discord, everyone. Raven bullies me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, hang on. Do you want, I've got some watermelons for you. Do you want some?
Don't you even dare.
Have you been to your post box?
I've had bloody balls. I know what you put in there.
Half a stack.
I know what's will be in there.
Half a stack of those and some cookies.
I'm never ever gonna visit it.
Do you have like, do you like wake up in like cold sweats in the night and what have you, just thinking about watermelons?
Nobody understands. Nobody will ever understand the pain I went through.
It was all I had handy to be able to transport up though, because I kept on, I was coming back up and down that thing every day.
I understand how much like of a pain it was, because it was they were just the worst food source in the world. They did
Oh yeah, they don't last you at all.
And I was there for months on them, and you kept on drinking more.
It's because I had absolutely mountains of them in that machine.
Every time he'd bring more up, I'd be like, oh god. I thought he treated me a few times, so a few of his steak, and then no, that's back to melon straight away. No break. That was a fun project. We didn't really get many episodes out on it because we were that busy actually
building it. Yeah, it was something I always brought it up in like so many episodes, saying that you know that I'll be coming up saying, you know, we're going to do it. That's why I did that sort of like showcase episode. It wasn't like in a like major detail, but it was just like to showcase it. Just because I didn't want like a project like that to go without being mentioned.
For that, by the way.
Well, once I transfer the worlds over anyway to the new server, I'm going to turn Cosmic back on with that so that we can actually we can finish the experiments, because we still have to get the rates I want for one. You know.
I think I'll wait till because I'm going to make a really detailed video about it. You know, going into everything that we went through with it, what problems we came across.
Was it food supplies?
The food supply was one of the biggest, and then we also had the bloody sand placing machines just didn't want to work. They just didn't fancy working on that server.
Yeah, but nothing really worked on Cosmic, to be fair.
One of the worst servers ever for like. Oh, thanks to Mr. Demetrius.
Yeah, he ruined that server because of the these mob farms, and yet we got the blame for all of it.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. I didn't mind him; he was a nice lad to speak to, but it was the fact of it weren't his fault. Well, it was his fault, but I mean, like, obviously he weren't blaming us. It was always Dash blaming us for the lag. So like, okay, a skeleton that is...
Yeah, Dash that had 10 million sheep at our base.
10 million cows, loads of horses. You remember all them cows that we seen that we said you need to give me to kill? Then, what else was there? He AFK'd a skeleton farm.
I did,
Well, you fixed it, but the way to actually get the drops, he would sit there endlessly cramming them.
Yeah, that's all he was doing. It was an absolute nightmare. But I travelled around everybody's base, and I was checking all the chunks, and I was looking for like damage and the entities and what have you. And the worst offenders were Demetrius and Emily. Their bases were the most laggy on the entire server. They were nowhere near the level of mine. I mean, you know, all the things I had, but at least I built everything in server friendly style.
Even my starter base, that was still, you know, that had a tree farm there, and you know, a few builds.
Yeah, but all those were offline though, because you have to be there to use them.
Yeah, except for your place, except for the iron farm. Well, still the iron farm, that only spawned when you were there.
Yeah. And I mean, the wool farm, we only had 32 sheep in it.
We could have added tons.
Oh yeah, I mean, even my villager breeder had an automatic kill system, so that if I wasn't like wanting villagers at the time, it would just kill them off, so I didn't have to worry about turning the actual farm off.
Yeah, and I mean, it was a badly run server. All the owners, you know, people who had a decently high role all thought, you know, they knew what they were doing when they didn't. They didn't screw it.
I remember that night in the air, you got stuck in the end.
Oh.
And I had to like talk you through getting out of it.
Well, was it the end or was it the never?
No, you had gone through to the end, and it like when it had killed the server. And I had to sort of like, you know, tell you like to like turn your chunks down to 1. And all that, just to, because it was going to crash every single time you did it, but it was the only way to get you back to the overworld.
We'll speak some truth here. If it weren't for me and Raven, you'll continue to do our projects on that server.
Pardon me.
That server would not have lasted as long as it did.
I keep burping my burgers up.
That's the truth. If if me and you didn't meet and do all them projects together, that server would have died ages
You mean
ago.
after I flooded the market with iron?
Yeah, we were discussing this last night, weren't we?
Yeah, once we were gathering up the resources for today.
And I got really annoyed at him on a Minecraft SMP because he was stealing my business. So we did a bit of a partnership.
Because it was originally because I wanted slime because I wanted to build the tunneling machine.
But my prices were. I mean, and he was having a go at me saying, oh, these are too high, and then he came and checked out my slime farm and thought,
It's like, yeah, it's not playing. That's why, yeah. But I mean,
No.
you think we spent like a couple of weeks on that,
oh yeah,
trying to. How many experiments we did to try and improve it?
yep, trying to go up.
Oh, you're joking! I can't be ran out already.
Out of the entity crowd, like the entity spawning rate coming back in to try and spawn some mobs in, and it just weren't having it at all. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day,
Get rid of these guys.
yeah, we had some fun and games.
Husks. Ah. Try and sleep.
I'm nearly done.
There we go.
I mean, I think the main part is obviously lighting up around this area so we don't get.
Oh, that's alright. I thought we'd run out of magma blocks. I thought we'd miscalculated or something there.
Just schematica. I think the main part for this will just be obviously where we're going to store the items.
Well, for now, what I said before is all the points, because where it all goes into on all the different levels, I'm just simply going to put a hopper in a chest for now. I'm not worried about having, like, I mean, Elmango put these, like, all these collection areas going into the centre. I'm really not bothered about that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is not even going to be a permanent solution. This is just to get us by until we get basically, to be honest, until we get the bigger slime farm operational.
Yeah, I'm really confused in this bit of redstone here.
Let's go over here and get. Right, have we got? Oh, there it is.
I guess it's good.
I'll just grab a whole load of those. Yeah, just might have lost that block. Oh, actually, that might be a problem.
That doesn't make any sense. How does that work?
I don't know what you're looking at, so I don't know.
Are they placed the right way? No. Okay, right, I'll just place them the way he has, but I just have a feeling that ain't gonna work. It's not gonna flush. Because why would there be a water source in the middle here? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Elmango does what Elmango does.
Yeah, so we'll just get all the bits in, we'll fire it up, and then we'll do the diagnostics.
We'll do the testing.
Basically, as long as we get some gunpowder, I'm going to build a sugarcane farm here tomorrow, so that we can get everything that we need for manufacturing rockets just all here. This will be just basically rockets for everyone. So if you're looking for this patch, Chrissy, if you go to the portal at my base, there's like a pathway going north. It's all torched up in the Nether.
Yeah, just check how many. I mean, if we have, I don't think I was gonna say you want to end it around 11:30, do you?
Usually about an hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah. If we had time, we could put in a few chests. But I just don't. I think that slab thing's gonna take a long time.
I don't think the slabs will take as long as what you think.
If we have a bit of time, we could do a miniature sorting system that we can obviously upgrade.
Oh, I didn't bring enough redstone resources to build a sorting system. Oh, I hear a wandering idiot.
Going straight down.
Everybody stop everything, there's an idiot here.
Where's the idiot? Here's the idiot.
Jukeboxes, green concrete, magenta concrete, Mossy cobble. Oh, he's got a trident. Do you have a heart of the sea? Never wart blocks. I don't have any never wart blocks.
Right, hang on, we did. Remember we raided the Guardian farm just so I could get a trident.
Right, put all the tools down. So I need to go back to base. Right,
Yeah.
what do we need? A jukebox. Right, I'm going to fly back to base. And when I get there, if you just call out the materials that I need, and I'll gather it in my inventory.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in chat.
Yeah, stick him in a hole so he doesn't go anywhere.
Let me just.
So for anyone that doesn't know, we have a data pack that I customised. It's based on the RavenCraft one that has their heads, but I completely revamped it to give the Wandering Trader some proper trades. So yeah, we get all like the item heads as well, but he also does enchanting books, and if you're really lucky you can get beacons, and yeah, that's the right, Paul. What do you call them? End portal frames if you're lucky enough to get enchanted golden apples, but you only get 3 at a time. Right, so what do I want? Jukeboxes. I don't have a jukebox. Jukebox is a diamond, isn't it?
Raven, I did go and get them Heart of the Seas. Because you remember, I was looking for ages while you were doing something.
Ocean stuff. Have I got any Hearts of the Seas? I've got 11 sea lands.
No, I think
But I haven't got any Hearts of the Sea.
it must be at my base. Okay.
Just wood.
So what? Because we're unloading these chunks, let's make sure we've got everything before we go.
How do you
back.
manage to get a mending book from Chrissy?
Hey.
What was I after?
Right.
We'll make
which
this
way
out
do we
patch.
go there? I need to go to your farms, and then is the torch line lead? Do I go to spawn? From
Well, from if you go from the one where you are at the mob farm, there's a torch line that goes west. Follow that, and it takes you back to spawn.
Okay, and then there's the torch line that leads to my base.
Yeah, it's all signposted up after that. Green concrete. I don't know if I've got them. Actually, concrete. Nope. All right.
Right, what's this? Shopping district. This is the end.
Green. Do we have any green? It is cactus for green, isn't it? Right, so. Oh, magenta. What makes magenta?
That's another thing, by the way, that you really annoys me about.
Magenta.
About when you put signs down. You don't like you sometimes put all focus.
But no focus.
You don't capitalize the O, you just put like O and then put a capital F.
I knocked the sign down and put the. I thought it was lowercase. I thought that's how you wrote it.
No.
Because I thought that was the way you did it.
Is he a portal for mine on top of the nether roof?
No, you have to go down the hole. Follow the path.
Put one up there. You have to teach me maybe after stream or something how to do them. Because I've never. Because I need to know for my saves as well.
Right, there's my concrete.
Right, just don't go over till we've got everything.
Yeah, well, that's only 2 items that we've got so far. I've still got to manufacture all the rest.
Yeah. We're gonna need emeralds. I gave you a bunch of emeralds anyway, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm going to grab those in a minute there. So what's next on the shopping list? Mossy cobble now. I know I've got a ton of that. Craft stone.
Okay, so if we come here.
8 sunflowers. What are the sunflowers for?
What are they for again? There's something quite useful. Oh, honey bottles.
Oh, is that what I've got that down for,
Yeah,
is it?
like a stack or something.
I can't remember half the things. There's that many trades that I made. I try to make them kind of like sound like right, and try to like balance them as best as I can. Oh, coal ore. Oh, look at that. I've got 28. Or jungle planks. Jungle planks.
How many tridents can I buy? 2? Or is it only 1?
What's that?
How many tridents can I buy?
I think trident's a special item. You can only buy 1 of them.
Okay, I'll just take 6 just in case. I need to wear my sword.
Next one, never warp blocks. I don't think I can manufacture that.
I think I might have something in there.
I only have about a stack because I've never actually got around to planting it.
What all them sea lanterns we did that one time?
They're in the house.
What? I would have. Oh, no, but I would have got some myself, wouldn't I?
Yeah, because you got the other half, so you must have them somewhere.
Oh, that must be in my villager station. I need to start organising. That's what. Oh, under that's.
Right, I now have everything needed. I'm just going to wait for you now before we load those chunks back in again. So it's the mad dash whenever you hear a wandering idiot because I'm trying to collect all the heads.
That's what it is. You rush to it.
And we have to remember to execute the wandering trader because there's an interesting thing with the wandering trader. Well, one, if it won't spawn any more in if there's one still in, even in an unloaded chunk. But as well, actually, I'll best sleep before I go back. One thing I found as well is the more wandering traders you have in your world, because when I do my testing to make sure that all the trades are working, let's just B-dubs this here. When I'm testing to make sure that all the trades are working, the more wandering traders you have, the less probability there is of actually getting any trades. So there's one of my tests where I had about 50 of them all in little holes, and the ones that I spawned after that point, none of them actually produced any trades. They were just like empty shells. So in my little testing world, when I'm testing the data pack before I like put it onto the server, I've got like a special kill box, so I just sidestep it if I don't like the or when I check the trades, and I just drop them straight in the lava.
Where on earth are these sea lanterns?
How many sea lanterns do you need?
Yeah, oh no, I found them.
I got them right. You got the.
Hard to see.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's not the conduit, it's just Heart of the Sea, isn't it?
You've got emeralds, haven't you?
Are you at your book place? Oh, yeah. I'll get the emeralds. Just to see, do you want to see if you've got a fire protection book for Chrissy?
I don't. Hold on.
Stick it in the post box for him.
Could be a villager. I'm not going anywhere near them post boxes if there's melons in them. I'm not going anywhere near them.
We all know what to get focus for Christmas then.
Nope.
I've got a stack of emeralds here. I've got enough so we can each get 8 heads each.
Yeah.
So we're gonna split them.
I've got a sweeping edge villager that supplies sweeping edge twice. Oh, what is it? What, fire protection?
Yeah.
I got a villager that can do it for fire protection 3, so I could just combine them. And I'll just have to zombify him because he's bloody expensive.
Expensive. Oh well, we'll see if we can get you some books there, Chrissy.
How many does he need? Does he need the full armor set?
I don't know how many fire protections do you want, or do you want it like mix and match, Chrissy? So you've got like a different protection on each piece.
You're not very good in lava.
I was figuring out I can have the AI walk me to the portal.
That's great for you, but I really am. I do struggle where you've actually put this bamboo. Do you want to go back up to my portal?
Well, when you come out your portal, there's a little path that goes like behind it, and there's some torches. You follow this little spiral staircase up.
Oh right, yeah, I see now. Okay.
Chrissy says he's got fire protection 3. He just needs a second one to max it out.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just
Yeah.
I don't even need to zombify. 23 emeralds is nothing. It's just 23 bookshelves to me.
I'm just waiting near the portal for you to get here because I don't want that fella to respawn or despawn even.
I'll get Raven to drop it off at your post box.
You don't want to go at the post office. Not going to collect your cookies.
right next to some melons.
Been contaminated.
Cross
Cross-contamination, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unless you've separated them and put your bit of ice in between them.
Don't tempt us. I'll go get a few stacks of ice. I built a single unit ice farm, but it was producing too slow. I
We'll be
need
making a fridge there soon for melons. That's what we're doing.
What's that? You have one fire protection. You got a blast protection. Yeah, you got like the mix. I think that's the same as what I've got on mine. Like I've got you get regular protection on my helmet, fire protection on my trousers, projectile protection on my shoes, but I've got my elytra at the minute, which just has that. I don't know what's on my other one.
All of our slimes are just Focus, Creeper, Chrissy, and then it's just Dr. Ravenholm. But
have you noticed as well the way that I've put if you're following the paths, the lines on the signs match what you're going to encounter first. So
right.
so the likes of, if I follow this one here, it says the end and then shopping district. So if I follow this path, I'll get to the end, and then if I go beyond that, I can travel to the shopping district.
Actually, I just went to the end.
It's the same like if here. The next stop on the line basically is my place, and then after that it's the golden XP farm.
One day, piston bolts.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that in this version because we're going to wipe the Nether out.
Yeah.
Here you go.
That is, if you guys have never made a piston bolt, never did it. Oh,
How many nights did we spend making that though?
Yeah. It shut down. Didn't even get to finish it.
Well, we can finish it off when I swap servers over. We'll finish off. Did you bury him?
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you getting your trident? You should get quite a lot of XP from him as well.
Oh yes.
Oh, what the hell? I'm trying to trade with him, man.
I just have to. I'll have to get some. I'm gonna get some good things on that in a bit. Some good enchantments probably before we end the stream.
What else did we have? Coal ore.
Right, time to go back to what we were doing.
Jungle stuff.
What we were meant to be doing. Yeah, like I said, you see Wandering Idiot? Priority.
Yeah. Well, everything needs to stop for the Wandering Idiot.
Because they are idiots. Quite simple, and they'll just despawn. I mean, not. I'll bet a lot of people watch probably their walls just don't just kill them when they instantly see them. But
well, by default, the Wandering Idiot is useless.
Yeah, I don't know why it's in the game.
Because it's not been of any real use.
No, never. Just took a good 10 minutes off our time, you know. Still on schedule.
And then the jukeboxes, and then this chest here that I've got open. That's your heads.
Alright, okay, cheers.
And there's half of the. What I'll do is in this one here, I'll just put the. I got 3 lots of honey bottles. So we've got that there as well. Right. Actually, I'll put all this other junk in here as well because this is going to be transported back to base later.
You're nearly finished with the magma blocks now, aren't you?
Yeah, I just need to go and find out which one of these chests I put them in, and I'll.
I'm starting the slab roof now.
Yeah, once I get the magma blocks in here, I'll join you up on the top.
Yeah, it's not as big as you think it is. I reckon 2 of us working at it will.
Not taking time. I mean, when you saw the size of the magma blocks on the what's it called farm, the XP farm, that didn't take too long to do the entire thing out.
I reckon we can get this big slab thing done within 15 minutes. It gives us a good 20 minutes to maybe put a little sorting thing at the bottom and a few chests and stuff, so we can just actually have a place to store everything.
I bought like almost a stack of chests anyway, so.
Yeah, you got 32 uppers, so probably start, the start of what a mass, thing. Well, probably the other thing we need to do is obviously separate the items, but it doesn't need to be. I mean, we're not going to use this for donkey's years because it's practically just our thing for the time being. So we'll make a proper.
Yeah, because I want to make the proper big one again.
For the Mumbo Jumbo, which is probably all mangoes anyway.
Yeah, because Mumbo doesn't do like redstone at all.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, come on, we look at this season now that he's in. He can't even design his own base. He got that off a post somewhere.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So he's obviously desperate for content.
Because I still enjoy his content, but I just feel like he has got that attitude now.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing that annoyed me in his live streams. I couldn't watch it because people were like donating hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and he wasn't even acknowledging them.
Yeah. Iscal sounded like a robot for some reason. Yeah, I think we were in a call, weren't we, watching it?